How did you hear about
Billy told me. And you? There is very little I do not hear about in time. From Giselle Beauvoir. I think Billy visited them in France. Giselle still writes to me. I have money, you see, that makes me socially acceptable. The French have their priorities. Oh, look! The sea! The sea! Look! Are we there?
Not far now.
Oh, I should have brought my costume. Mr. Dalgleish used to love to watch me swimming. He was a very visual man. Oh.
I thought you were going to spend the day practicing.
I have been. I needed some air. Who is she?
Mrs. Dalgleish.
But I never wrote to her.
She is so anxious to meet with you.
I don't understand. I was going to write to her.
Never underestimate the French connection.
Your mother's name was Tanya Szabo. That is a usual name, but hers was an unusual family. Her father was a conductor. Is that what you say, a chef d'orchestre? The maestro. Szabo. I don't like memories. But for you, you're very handsome. Do you drive a car?
Not yet.
Not yet. You are so young. Cherish that phrase. Soon you will be saying, I am so old. That is not nice. When you are old enough to drive a car, perhaps you would like to be my chauffeur. I pay well. You're not catching cold on that sand. Eat. Eat. There is another hamper in the limousine. Jerry Toth was not musical. Perhaps he didn't need to be. He and Tanya were sweethearts. When he first came to this country, he came to see me. I couldn't help him. Mr. Dalgleish didn't like me to become involved. Secretly, I think he was afraid Jerry Toth might charm me too much. Silly man. Mr. Dalgleish could never believe I was entirely his. So, much later, Tanya is writing to me from London. The rest you know. Jerry was married, there was a scandal, and here you are.
Yes, I've pieced together that much.
Yes. It is cold.
There's a fire on in the cottage.
No, I don't like to be indoors. At home, I am always indoors. Home. I call a small castle in Scotland home. Mr. Dalgleish bought it for me. It isn't very old, but it is very draughty. Mr. Dalgleish died there. He left me everything. He was a money baron. But it is not home.
Where is home?
I don't have one. I'm not welcome in Hungary because I ran away. The communists don't like me because I would not acknowledge them. The dissidents don't like me because I deserted them. I have no home. But I have a lot of money. Your mother came to me. Mr. Dalgleish had not been long dead. I still wore black. Suits me. Tanya was there. We cried and cried. I had not seen her since she was a little girl and I was a prima donna assoluta. Once in Budapest. I took 24 curtain calls at the end of the third act of Bohème, and that isn't even the end of the opera. I played Mimi, of course. Does it seem ridiculous to you? Old people's memories, I know.
No.
You like opera? He tells me you are a virtuoso flautist. So is your mother, at home in Hungary. Here she scratched a living. You must take care of your lips. Who is your teacher?
Ernest Jolland.
Never heard of him.
I'm hoping to go to Karl Zuckmayer in Salzburg, if I can get a scholarship.
Oh, to be young and hopeful. I will write to Zuckmayer. I don't know him, but my name. Tanya told me the maestro was dying in Hungary. She wanted to get him to the West, but how, she asked. How? Too much air. Must go back to the limousine. Oh, I am a prisoner. Come on, leave everything. Jonathan will clear.
Met your match?
You have to work so hard to keep up with her.
She does have a superb cellar, though.
Thank you, Jonathan. We have finished with tea. We will be going soon.
Yes, Mrs. Dalgleish.
Dear boy, we must see about getting you a new uniform. One can't have too much of a good thing.